Rachel, let's cut to the chase. Rachel tells me that it bothers you, the viewer, when I'm chewing gum.
Okay.
And so I want to hear it from you, viewer. Is it really that bothersome? I mean, people chew gum all the time. Do you not know anyone in real life that chews gum? I feel like you're being an anti-gum chewing bigot.
Me?
The viewer.
If they think that.
Well, you're the one that spoke for them. Can you not speak for them, Rachel?
I'm making the assumption that you shouldn't have things in your mouth when we do a show.
Well, I don't know. It's kind of my thing. Hey guys, it's your best fight friends. I'm Kelsey. This is Rachel. We're here to talk about Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King.
Heavyweight boxing champion, right? He
Lineal
now has a title.
WBC.
And he's a lineal. And
Undefeated.
he has a new feud.
He's got a new celebrity fighting feud, right? Like, this is a big deal.
With none other than WWE's most recent champion, who just defeated Brock Lesnar.
And I think also the first British WWE champ.
Drew McIntyre.
The Scottish psychopath! Here's the thing, though. We think this whole thing is just a big misunderstanding.
Yeah, so basically what happened is, Drew McIntyre wins the title at WrestleMania.
For WWE WrestleMania 36, Tyson Fury went to Instagram, and he posted his predictions for WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And he said, you can watch it on Instagram. Basically, he was picking Drew McIntyre to beat Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Because it sounded like he was kind of a fan.
Kind of cheering him on, a fellow, British, European.
Additionally, he also said, I was supposed to be at WrestleMania 36, Tyson Fury talking, but, the coronavirus thing, he obviously couldn't be there. And he said, if I would have been there, I would have won. And somehow that got conflated into him challenging Drew McIntyre for, it seemed like Tyson Fury was like, I'm saying this guy's going to win. It sounded like he was kind of a Drew McIntyre fan. And now, maybe they're going to be in a wrestling ring together someday. They have some kind of little feud. It's just a weird thing.
Well, there was nothing that I could find coming from Tyson Fury that explicitly was like, I challenge Drew McIntyre. There wasn't anything explicit over, prior to WrestleMania 36 or, after Sunday night, Monday. There wasn't anything out there. And then all of a sudden, I get, this thing where Drew McIntyre's kind of, casually, talking, and he's like, well, yeah, I'll fight him, but, the other WWE superstars are going to get, first crack at me because they've worked hard or whatever. And I was like, wait a minute, did he actually,
well, what's weird, the thing about it is I was like, well, this is wrestling, so I never believe things in wrestling. Whatever can be fake, I always think is fake, right? So when I saw this, I was like, oh, this is just them doing this thing, and, they're going to have, this little thing on the side, and then eventually we'll see them maybe square off in WWE or whatever. But then I was like, you know what? No, because in WWE, when it's fake, they have a storyline, it's pretty clear. They're pretty, over the top with their storylines. I mean, think about all the best friends that we've seen, have shocking feuds. This actually seems like a misunderstanding.
Well, and
unless that's part of the storyline.
Here's what, our theory is that Drew McIntyre said that people texted him and commented on social media and said that Tyson Fury challenged him.
Right.
But we're thinking he didn't actually investigate that to see.
He actually said he didn't.
Did Tyson Fury in fact do that? So I'm thinking that the,
some instigators.
Fans, the WWE Universe in some way, are actually the ones that instigated this feud, which is now rolling. It's a feud. You know what I mean?
It's a weird, funny, interesting thing.
Yeah. I think the WWE should roll with it. You know what I mean?
They probably
to
will.
have something fall into your lap like this, you say they probably will. I'm like, or won't they?
Or they'll completely ignore it.
Or will they force Drew McIntyre to fight Roman Reigns?
Probably. Or that. Yeah.
Anyway, it's just kind of a funny thing, and especially us as boxing fans, right? To see kind of these worlds
collide,
overlap a little bit,
completely
and
different
Tyson
worlds.
Fury coming from a place where in boxing most things are real, and then in WWE everything being scripted, it's just like an interesting thing, and really watching this kind of unfold as I tried to look for things. I helped to write a piece about. I gave Tyson Fury a 5-year plan, and I couldn't find whatever the big challenge was. I was like, that piece of content doesn't exist out there in the world.
Yeah.
I just hear people saying,
the thing about Tyson Fury actually challenged him. He did. There is a thing about Tyson Fury accepting Drew McIntyre's challenge, which happened. It's just funny thing.
But did Drew McIntyre ever challenge Tyson Fury? That wasn't a response to his challenge?
Yeah, it was like a...
There's not an original challenge.
Who challenged who?
Chicken or the egg? What came first with this? And so, like, that's the funny thing to me, is that we have the scripted world of WWE, but then this seems almost actually unscripted.
Accidental. This seems like regular life, you know, when, like, people are mad at each other, but, like, nobody knows why.
Yeah, like, it was just like, oh, sorry, I saw all these comments from fans that said you challenged me, and I just assumed that you challenged me. Oh, you didn't? Oh, okay.
One more thing though. What do you think about? Sometimes I find myself doing this on the show.
You have been doing that a lot.
And then I'm like, why do I'm doing that? And now it's in my head. So now I notice I'm like, why am I doing this?
Well, in one show, I thought it would be like a good screenshot for the thumbnail for the show. But when everything was not blurry and your eyes were in the right place, your finger was here. Like you were moving your hand, so where it stopped was here, and I was like, well, it can't be that.
I have to be completely still and I can't breathe. Anyway, look, I can't promise you, or you frankly, that I'm never going to chew gum again up here. I think you're just going to have to deal with it. Realize that I, like Drew McIntyre, am a complete psychopath. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, it kind of plays into his whole psychopath thing. He's like, I don't even know. I'll fight him. I'll scotch a psychopath.
He challenged me.
Did
you know? Like, he just make it up like a psychopath might.
Anyway, we love the combat sports world. We love you, our best fighting friends. I almost said best, but if you are our best boxing friends, you're still our best boxing friends. And thanks so much for watching our show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I promise you, I will keep doing this, no matter what.